on the forward end, and you see the antenna sticking up on the top, and there you see the vital elements. This is what the astronauts see on board.
And it looks like we're moving again.
Under 10 meters, so
yep.
we didn't stop for too long at 11 meters. We're picking up speed again. Now, what's the crew doing now? We haven't talked about the crew. What's their role now? What are they doing now before docking? And then I'll ask you, what do they do after docking?
Actually, they're still doing what they were doing before, but of course now we are getting closer, so it's more intense for the crew. And actually, we are now about 9 meters, and the crew will watch and monitor and be able to stop or send back the vehicle until 1 meter. At 1 meter, there is a point which we call CHOP, for
CHOP,
crew
CHOP.
Hands-off point.
Crew hands-off point, CHOP.
So at that point, the crew will actually is taught not to send any command, because the effect of the command, if we ask, for instance, to stop or retreat or escape, could be worse than not doing anything. So that's the reason why at that point the crew is taught not to touch its command panel anymore. But that's below 1 meter.
And we are now at about 6 meters away, moving in slowly but surely as the ATV-2 homes in.
That's a good speed, by the way.
On the space, it's a good speed?
Yeah, it's 6 centimeters per second.
6 centimeters per second. So the crew are monitoring this, but it's not the whole crew, because there are 6 astronauts aboard, as we mentioned, on the ISS, and they're not all gathered around the console watching.
There are 2 crew members actually doing this activity. It's Paolo Naspoli, our ESA astronaut, and Alexander Calieri, who is a Russian cosmonaut. And they are the 2 ones who have been trained for this task.
And Paolo Naspoli, the Italian, it's very fitting that a European be on the space station for the arrival of the European vehicle, because there was no European aboard.
That's right.
For ATV-1.
That's the first time an ESA astronaut will be there for the ATV docking. And we are 2 meters, and we are approaching the CHOP point.
That's the cutoff point for the astronauts.
Right.
Yeah. Now, what can they do? They can, up until then, they can hold or
they can hold, or they can what you call retreat. So go back to the previous point, and if something even more bad happen, they can send the vehicle back. So what we call escape or abort.
Escape or retreat.
And this, of course, would cancel the docking for today.
Well, look at this. We're coming up
less than a meter, so we are approaching to the initial contact.
And 6, and now we're no more speed.
Okay,
or yes?
I think we can see that the target is moving a little bit, so we had a contact.
We've had a contact.
And we see the capture information on the right side of the screen.
Yes, on the right side, in the middle of the right side. So the ATV